Flies to Kyiv in 3 minutes and can blow up a house to smithereens, expert talks about Russian missile, Zircon. Russia launched 2 ballistic missiles at Kyiv on March 25, 2024. According to preliminary information, for the second time since the start of the war, Zircon was used. The targets were intercepted by the air defense, but the debris caused significant damage. Air Force warned that air alarms will increase in the capital due to Russia's use of these missiles. If previously during the ballistic threat from Crimea, mainly southern regions were marked in red on the map, now it will turn red from the south to Kyiv and the north. Military expert Oleg Zhdanov provided information about Russian missiles, Zircon, how many of them can be in Russia. According to Oleg Zhdanov, Zircon is the most mysterious missile in the armed forces of the Russian Federation today. It is an anti-ship missile, essentially a modernized P-800 Onyx. It was originally sea-based, on ships and submarines. Then Russia, by modernizing this missile, began developing the Yuts complex, a launch installation under this container, Yuts 100, also called Sotka. The missile can also be used by the stationary anti-ship complex, Bastion, the military expert explained. Weighs 400 kilograms and flies at 9,000 kilometers per hour. During the modernization, Russia increased the weight of the missile's warhead to 300 to 400 kilograms, as well as its speed. They call this missile hypersonic. It is supposed to reach speeds of up to 10 Mach, traveling at around 9,000 kilometers per hour, the military expert said. As of today, the Zircon missile has not undergone final state tests in Russia. However, it has already been adopted for service. This is the second time Zircon has been used, the first was in February. There could be several dozen missiles in Russia today. There is no information that the enterprise has developed their serial production. They have a number of samples for research purposes. Therefore, there are no final tactical and technical characteristics, Oleg Zhdanov said. The exact range of the missile's application, according to the military expert, is also not precisely known. At first, they said it was 500 kilometers, then 600, and now some sources in Russia say 1,000. The only thing that can be said for sure is that it is supersonic. As for hypersonic, perhaps it accelerates to hypersonic speed in certain. Reaches Kyiv in 3 minutes, he says that the major problem is the Zircon's flight time. At supersonic speeds, the missile reaches Kyiv in 3 to 3.5 minutes from the territory of Crimea. We don't know for sure where it is launched from ships in the Black Sea, from a Russian submarine, or from the mainland with the Yuts complex. Also, note that Patriot can intercept targets at speeds no more than 2,100 km per hour, 2 Mach speeds. If Patriot intercepts it, it means it is flying at a lower speed, Oleg Zhdanov explained. Bigger and more dangerous than Kinzhal. The military expert says that the Zircon missile is bigger and more dangerous than Kinzhal. It is supposed to accelerate at a higher speed. And if it contains 400 kilograms of explosives, that's 100 more than Kinzhal. It is better because it is new, and we don't know the exact tactical and technical characteristics or the special properties. Now that there are intercepted missile blocks, we will study them and create an imaginary picture of what this missile represents, said Oleg Zhdanov. Can turn a house into rubble. The Zircon missile is highly accurate, says the military expert. It has a circular deviation from the aiming point of 10 to 20 meters.